Hello, my crafty friends. Well, we made this pocket, and today we're going to make pockets like this. I just thought it was a cute adaptation of the same kind of thing. With this one, though, you will need 1.5 envelopes. This was 1 envelope cut in half, and with this one, you'll need 1.5 envelopes. Now, what I did was I took an envelope, and I just glued this shut, and then I cut off all around the edges to make them to make it into 2 separate pieces. Now I've got I need to be careful how I'm doing this, because I ended up with some weird edges on some of them. Anyway, I've got 2 full sheets that are backs, and then 1 sheet that was they're fronts, and then this was the back. So we're going to see if we can make this work. We're going to see if we can make this work. I think I'm going to start with this one, because that makes, when I fold them, I'll only have to fold one of them, of this particular one, and it'll go inside. Now this time we're going to fold it completely even at the top. And that is so that we can get this pocket to be right there. And then we're going to bring it down back here. No, I did this the other way. Last time I did it just like I did before, and then I cut this off. That's probably what I should have gone ahead and done this time. All right, let's just do it. Go ahead and do it. And I'll cut it off, because that worked better. Oh, no? See? Yeah. Okay. We're going to go ahead and fold them. I'm not making the pockets quite as deep as I did last time, but we're going to go ahead and fold them like this. And I'm going ahead and using 3 this time, because I just think it makes a better weave look if you've got more pockets. Okay, so this time we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the back. And I'm going to go ahead and trim the back off. To match, and that's not very straight. Okay. So what we're going to do, the first thing is we're going to take this pocket right here, and we're going to fold it over all the way over here. And that's so now we've got it looking like this, okay? Then we're going to take this second one, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it right up to here. And there's just a little bit sticking out on that one. Oh, this is what I did at first on that one. I made them all go this direction, and then I changed my mind and decided I wanted to weave them back and forth. And so, so we're going to do it this way. Sorry about that. Whatever mistakes you make playing with this, it won't be anything I didn't do already. Okay. All right, so there we've got it like this. like that. And then this one goes in here. So this one we're going to fold this direction. And this is where we have trouble with it being an envelope. Come on. There we go. Let me go ahead and glue that down. Now we stick this one inside here. So we've got two going this direction, one going this direction. So this one needs to be folded back over here. And I'm going to glue this down first. Maybe we won't have as big a struggle with it. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have just as big a struggle with it. If you used the fronts of 3 envelopes, you wouldn't have to do this. Okay. Now then, I'm just going to take that right there, and I'm just going to tear it off. Because I can tear behind this, but I couldn't cut back there. Okay. So now we've got here we go. We've got these, and we need to do one more right here. So we're going to take this one and fold it back like that. Okay. You got to get them in the right order. It doesn't work if you don't. There we go. There we go. So now we've got 3 pockets over here and 2 pockets over here going opposite directions. So it's kind of woven. I like that. Like this. And now I'm going to go ahead and trim just this corner and this corner. Well, that didn't work very well. Let's try again here. There we go. And I think that looks nice. I'm not going to trim the others because I think they need to be sharp, but that up there can be trimmed a little bit. So we're going to start. These are going to have to be a little bit more difficult to glue together because they're, as you can see, they're right like that. Just this bottom one that's a problem, but that's the longest pocket anyway, so if you just go down into that spot with your tag, it should be fine. What we need to do though is to glue right here and up and here and up, so that we can And because this is you have to be very okay. So I'm going to glue right here, and I'm going to glue up in here so that I can glue that flap down. Let's do that first. Okay. Now we've got the flap glued down. So now we can go on to right here. Let's no, we don't want to glue that one down. And right here. I'm going to go ahead and glue right here, because for this one we're going to be putting our stuff down into that. And what I'm doing is kind of measuring this to make sure it attaches well over here, and then the rest of it will go right there. So now we're gonna go ahead and attach this down here. So we've got that glued too. So now we have this pocket. Well, I didn't do a very good job of gluing it. All right. So now we're like this. We have to stick this one in there. This is a lot more complicated to glue than the other one was. Okay. So for this one, I just want to glue, well, let's glue this down first. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue along here. We didn't have to do this with the straight ones, but I think we need to with these. And I'm going to put that so that it lines up on the edge over here. And I forgot to ink it. Oh, I'm just batting 1,000 today. I don't know what to say except I'm sorry. I don't know what to say except I'm sorry. This is real life, folks. In real life, projects don't always go the way you plan. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and glue this flap down. And I'm going to glue right here. And then I'm going to take and glue right up here. And then we're going to glue this one on this side. And now we're going to glue this one on this side. So while this pocket may not be as easy as the other one, it's got a coolness factor that the other one doesn't have. Okay, and there's the spot I need to glue down. Okay. So there's the pocket at its most basic. Now I didn't go ahead and decorate it because I had decided I was going to do faux stitching. and I didn't do faux stitching. So I mean, I didn't ink it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it now. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one, and I'm gonna ink it and decorate it and then glue it down, because this one we just glued down. It's just like it is. Actually, let's just, for kicks, let's just see what we can. I wish I had decorated this one first, but I'm sorry. Doing all the internet stuff we had to do today and everything kind of messed with my brain, and I'm not really on top of it, so I apologize. Hopefully this will be the worst video I do this month. We can only go up from here, right? Hopefully. I don't want to go down from here. Okay. Well, there's that. And you can still decorate it from here if you want to. You could also just go ahead and, you know, do some distressing of the whole thing. And leave it just like that. Let's do some faux stitches on it and see if that makes me happier. I don't know if it will or not. I think I'm going too close to the edge. But since I started that close to the edge, I'm going to go ahead and go all around that close to the edge. Okay. That kind of looks like leather, doesn't it? I think I kind of like it now. The stitching definitely helped it. Definitely helped it. Okay. Now then, we're going to just do these one pocket at a time so I can concentrate on thinking about how I'm going to, we're just going to decorate the whole square on these because more of it shows. We wouldn't have to, but I think it'll be easier to do that way. And my brain needs easy right now. So we're going to start with this back one because it's big and square. All right, where's some painty papers or something? Let me find something. Okay, this is kind of a weird thing to use, but that's what I'm going to do. This is a wipe-off book. I like this cover, though. I think that'd be pretty, and I like this cover. So I'm just going to use the covers of it. I just took one that had been stapled together, and I sewed it together so that I didn't ever finish that one. I didn't realize I didn't finish. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to use this right here. And since I think more shows of this one, this is where I'm going to put this paper right here. And this time I'm going to try to measure it pretty close to exact. Okay. I don't want to forget where those go. Alrighty. Okay, we're going to use this right back here. And I'm going to go ahead and trim off just a little bit down here because I think everything will fold into that spot better if this is not quite all the way to the bottom. I could probably use a glue stick just fine. I'm just not in the mood to fuss with one at the moment, so I know I can do this and not make a mess, and I'm messier with a glue stick. Okay. All right, there we go. I didn't realize it, but I made that just slightly bigger. See? So I'm going to have to trim that off or it's not going to match up. Okay. There's that one. We put these in here like this. Let's go ahead and do this one next. Okay. And this time I'm just going to trim it like that. And we're going to glue that down. I'm pretty sure that will look good. It looks an awful lot though, just like that, doesn't it? So maybe that needs to go down here. So I need to trim this. Okay, we're going to change and glue it onto this one. And I also, as you noticed, changed my mind about gluing all over the whole thing. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see what we think about that. All right, that's looking good. And maybe let's do this pocket right here. All right, I'm going to go this way. Let's make sure that that's going to work. Okay, now we're going to glue this one down. Okay, there's where we are so far. And so now we're going to do these other three with this. Okay, let's glue this one down. We're getting there, folks. So we're going to end up, instead of making one pocket today with paper on it, we're going to end up making a faux leather pocket and a pocket with paper on it. So 2 for the price of admission. You probably deserve that just for watching today. Ooh. I'm a little worried about that. Let's see if this is gonna... Oh yeah, that'll cover that up. Okay, so there we are so far. So now let's do this one. Oh, let's see. I actually think I might glue this one on and then cut it so that it'll won't slide on me. I'm also going to glue this down. Okay. Now then we'll trim. Just going to trim right along beside the pocket here. There we go. Okay. Got one more to go here. This one. And I want it to look a little bit different. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Let's see if I can. Okay. Okay, I'm going to glue this one on too, and glue some of it onto the back as well. Okay. Let's glue this down. Okay. Alrighty, and it looks like that so far. And I'm going to go ahead and, whoops. Do that around the edges. Okay, now I'm going to ink everything and then we're going to glue it all down. Okay. I don't need that anymore. some more glue under there. That's not staying glued down. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and ink here. I'll take this one. We need to glue that down. I did cut this one a little bit different, but it was so complicated I decided not to do this one that way. But I had to do, because I had to do a lot of extra trimming of the envelope to get it to work. So that's why everything's gluing down differently than that one did. Okay. There's that one. And, no, let's just glue that down. Okay. Okay, that's what this is going to look like. I really like it. I'm happy we went ahead and did both of them. Okay, now then, we've got the same. To glue this down, we're going to put glue here and just glue it down. It's like if you go to the extra trouble to cut off pieces instead of just folding it up, then you've got a better product in some ways. And if you just fold things, then you've got a better product in other ways. So it's 6 to 1 1/2 dozen of the other, I think. Because of the way I folded that other one, I could glue inside and make the, I think it made it a little bit more stable in here, but I don't know. Like I said, 6 to 1 1/2 dozen of the other. See, this one's just barely glued there, but then when I glue this one, it kind of holds that in place. So, but this one's not going to be glued on that side at all. It's only going to be glued on this side. And that's because I did that trimming off, whereas the other one was glued a little bit each place. And this one down here is only going to be glued on this side too. So think if you do a good job of getting it glued, it'll be fine like this. But if you're having trouble, this one I think you can glue easier. Okay, so there's today's pockets. I hope you enjoy those as a companion to yesterday's. Thank you so much for enduring through this with me. I hope you make some pockets, and I hope you enjoy these. God bless you. Bye-bye.